definitely moving down here to Miami, or you're thinking about it but you're not sure what neighborhood to move into, but you know for sure you're the type of person that likes to live on the beach, that's your lifestyle, maybe you're gonna work here at the beach as well. So in this video I'm gonna give you a full tour of Miami Beach. We're gonna break it up into different parts: the south of 5th, South Beach, the west side, and mid beach, so you can get familiar with the different parts of Miami Beach. They're completely different. There are single family homes, believe it or not. There's island style living, there's islands right off Miami Beach, and beautiful luxurious condos right on the beach. So if you want to learn more on what it's like living here in Miami Beach, stick around because we're jumping into it right now. We're gonna start off. I'm gonna hop around. Miami Beach is a lot to see. I'm gonna try to show you as much as I can. That's why I broke it up into different parts, and we'll just hop around. I'll get good B-roll clips so I can show you some good footage, and hopefully you'll get a good idea on what it's like living here in Miami Beach. All this video helps you make a better decision whether Miami Beach is the spot for you or your family to move down here and live in this neighborhood. All right, right here I am literally on the beach. This is the southernmost part on the beach. Right here you got the pier, the boardwalk that extends out to the ocean. You can fish off or just walk, hang out. And actually this is south of 5th. The water here is one of the best. It's the most clear out of all Miami Beach, I guess because the jetty extends out and the water is cleaner on this side. But south of 5th is an area in Miami Beach with beautiful condos you see behind me. There's a boardwalk. This boardwalk here extends all the way out to the tip. It curves north and goes to the boardwalk. So it borders the whole south of Miami Beach. A beautiful boardwalk. I'll show you some video of it. We're gonna walk it. I'll show you the marinas. And then there's not single family homes here. There's just low-rise condos, beautiful, with balconies, and then high-rise condos with amazing views of the beach or the Port of Miami or the city. And then we'll head out South Beach, the west part of Miami Beach, also fabulous condos, and then we'll head over to mid beach. So let's just walk a little bit. I'm gonna walk by the boardwalk and then head over to the marinas. Actually we're in November and the water looks amazing. It's a gorgeous day. It's starting to warm up. It's early morning. It's Wednesday morning, so there's not many people, but there's always people in Miami Beach. So one thing to think about if you love living on the beach and you like Miami Beach, you're gonna have to learn how to live with tourists because it's a very touristy place. I'm sure everyone has heard of South Beach and the different parts of Miami Beach. So it's an area very vibrant, a lot of energy. During the day, believe it or not, people love to hang out, lay back, go to the beach, walk around. But at nighttime, it becomes a completely different city. Vibrant, full of energy. The nightlife here is amazing. Whatever you like to do, party till 5 in the morning. There's clubs, there's bars, there's lounges, a little bit for everybody. So it has the two parts of living here in Miami Beach, and you're always gonna get people, especially long weekends or special events. There's always things going on, so it's not gonna be a dull place to live. If you want that quiet suburb, then maybe Miami Beach is definitely not it. There's other little beach neighborhoods that are really good, that are more relaxed, a little more laid back. So let's get going on the tour. We have a lot to see and I hope I can show you as much as possible. All right, let's go. All right, I just left the pier and the beach right there in the south of 5th. Walking down this boardwalk, I'm gonna walk it all the way around and I'll meet you over there in the marina. This boardwalk is beautiful, nice to ride bicycle, walk, jog. It's with a stroller, just walk with your babies. Right now it's a beautiful day here, it's November, but here there's condos right behind me that you can just live here and walk right out to the beach. So this is paradise living at its max, and south of 5th is a little less hectic than right in the middle of South Beach, and you're still walking distance to South Beach. So let's continue going and I'll see you in the marina. Walked all the way to the corner here on south of 5th, and here the boardwalk bends going north. by the marina, which we're gonna walk there now, and the causeway where you enter into Miami Beach. But just wanted to show you this little hidden secret. It's right now it's empty. It's all grass area with a art structure in the middle, and in the afternoons and weekends this gets filled with people just hanging out, listening to music, doing yoga, capoeira, practicing, doing exercises. It's super cool, different vibe, and I think only the locals know about this spot. Not many people know about it, and it's surrounded by these gorgeous condominiums, and there's a little inlet right there that the water goes in, and the boardwalk continues over there. So let's continue going, but just wanted to show you this cool little spot right on Fifth. So we walked, turn the camera on, I get dark when I turn it around. Going that way is the beach, which is the east side. We walked from the pier, the boardwalk. We passed by Smith and Wolenski's, which I'll show you some video clips in the B-roll. Amazing steakhouse right there on the water. You can sit outside or inside. Been there forever. Great food, great ambiance, great service, and you can watch right here is the Intercoastal. The cruise ships go in and out of here. It's the only way in and out to the Port of Miami. So you'll watch the cruises while you eat, going in and out. Over there across, I forgot to mention, you see those condos over there across? Those condominiums are Fisher Island. It's an island that the only way to get to that island is on a ferry. So right before you get into Miami Beach on the MacArthur Causeway, on the right you get off and there's a little ferry station. There's a few that go back and forth. You don't hop on, you and your car hop on the ferry and you get over into the island with your car. Very cool. So if you like, that's part of Miami Beach. If you like island style living, secluded, but you want to be close to Miami Beach, definitely doesn't get more private and secluded than Fisher Island. And it's beautiful. It's like Paradise Island. There's flamingos, there's dolphins all around it. There's a beach, there's a marina, there's a hotel, there's a restaurant, there's a golf course, and there's like a supermarket, small little supermarkets. But it's great maybe if you're retired or if you don't have to drive a lot, you can work from home. Right now there's not any cruises going by, only a little boat, but here's where the cruise ships go up and down. Beautiful spot here in Miami Beach. This is the south of Fifth, which is the southernmost part of Miami Beach. So let's continue going, lots to see. I'm gonna keep walking. I'm gonna show you the marina, Monty's, which there's one on the Grove, which I showed you in the Grove video. There's Monty's here on the beach, and a Texas Brazil together right on the water by this boardwalk. We're gonna check it out and meet you there. On the same boardwalk. I walked it all the way past that little grass area in the corner, the south part, all the way down to the marina, which you see all the boats behind me, and the entrance to Miami Beach is right there. You can't really see it, but there's the causeway that goes into Miami Beach, and you got these beautiful high-rise condos right in the entrance, bordering. There's a street that goes by here, all these condos, and then to my right you have all the marina, very large marina here, and then you have Monty's on the beach, which is a seafood restaurant, waterfront dining right here on the left. I'll show you. It even has a pool, huge tiki hut, indoor seating, outdoor seating. It's really cool. There's one in the Grove as well. It's actually November, guys, and it is pretty warm. We're not in the winter time yet, so still breaking out of sweats. Can't wait for that winter and weather here. That's 60-70 degrees. Well, right here to my left you have Monty's Raw Bar and Grill, seafood restaurant, outdoor dining, TVs everywhere, and they even have a pool. Let me see if I can get close so you can see the pool. Great place to hang out. It's early morning, so there's nobody there. And this walkway, you'll see a lot of people just walking and jogging and riding their bicycle, strolling their strollers, the babies, walking the dogs. A lot of life. Even a Wednesday morning, you'll see people here. And I'm sure you're thinking, Miami Beach, oh, it's not for me, because it's, and you think that it's only for the single people that like to party. Well, it is. It might be one of the best places to live if you're single and like to party here in Miami Beach, but there's all types, and there's families with kids, there's retirees, and young couples who are just getting started, people who just love to be on the beach or just want to be on the boat. So you got a good mix of everything. Like I said, during the daytime, it's very laid back. Always a lot of energy, a lot of things going on. It's not a sleepy town, but it's not as vibrant like the nightlife. When the sun goes down and the nightlife comes out, then the party energy, everybody who likes to party comes out, and it's a completely different crowd, completely different environment, and music everywhere. Streets are jammed with traffic down Ocean Drive and all the little inner streets, but it's got a good mix of both, and a lot of tourists, like I mentioned earlier. So it's not only for the single people who like to party. A lot of retirees live here, and some families with kids, because there's a great elementary school literally right here, walking distance, and a high school, which we'll show is close to the West Miami part, between West Miami and Mid Beach. So I'm gonna go keep walking down the boardwalk, and I'll meet you over there at South Beach. I'll show you a little bit later, because I'm sure you have seen a lot of footage of South Beach. It's the most popular out of all of Miami Beach. It's the most touristy as well. But I'll show you clips. We'll go over there, we'll walk the boardwalk a little bit. Ocean Drive has changed. They put it one way instead of two way now to alleviate traffic. And during the daytime, the beach there gets so crowded, but you know what? Water-wise, it's one of the cleanest, the nicest, that in south of 5th. So I'm gonna continue moving along, because I got a long walk. I walked all the way to the tip just to show you the marina, and I'll walk back and I'll meet you in South Beach. I just want to mention quickly and let you know, Miami Beach is still part of Miami-Dade County. I know I mentioned earlier it's completely separate over the intercoastal, and what I mean is, like, if you live here, you most likely live, working, and play here because you love living the island style living, but it's still considered Miami, all of Miami-Dade County, but it is a city, the city of Miami Beach. I just wanted to clear that up, and hope you're enjoying the video. And if you're liking the video, make sure to smash that like button. Go ahead, smash it, and leave us some comments below. This helps us to better understand, again, what you guys want to know about, so we can provide the best content possible that you are interested in. All right, see you in a bit. Turn the camera on as I walk back and head over to South Beach, because I wanted to show you the inside. I showed you the boardwalk, but the street, here's that bend over there. You go in to Miami Beach, the causeway, you make a right and you take this street. As soon as you make a right, it's south of 5th. If you go straight, that's 5th, and it goes all the way to South Beach. That's like the middle. Below that is south of 5th. So you got that bend. Beautiful condos all around here. These are the little low-rise. You got Murano, which we just passed, and this one is really nice. Grand entrance, I think it's called Apogee, something like that. Apogee, there it is. Here's the sign right here. But this is the street that is inside the boardwalk. This goes all the way down to the beach, and there's street parking everywhere, and then there's streets going in. There's Joe's Stone Crabs right there. I'll show you a clip of it. Amazing restaurants. Big Pink is an awesome one for breakfast, brunch, or lunch. Very casual diner, all over these streets. So again, Miami Beach, all of Miami Beach is very walkable. I'm just gonna keep walking. I was gonna go to my car, but I'll think about it. Let's go all the way to the street by the beach, and then maybe I'll head to my car, but definitely we'll hit South Beach. Pit stop because it's getting hot, and it's November, and still I feel it not scorching hot, but it's hot. I've been walking a lot, and we're just getting started. So I'm gonna walk over to the beach part and Collins Drive, and head over to South Beach. Collins and South Point Drive. This is South Point Drive, the one that borders the south part of south of 5th. When you come into the causeway, make a right, and it ends right here, which is Ocean Drive. Ocean Drive goes all the way down, famous Ocean Drive, which you guys are all familiar with. And over there If you go straight, you run in right into the boardwalk and you walk right into the beach. And then the boardwalk goes all along the beach by Ocean Drive. And they've extended it, I don't know how far, but it goes pretty far down, like 20th or 30th Street, maybe even 40th Street, they extended it already. But it's a beautiful boardwalk where you can ride bike, walk around, scooter. Wait, I don't think you can do scooter. No electronic vehicles on the boardwalk, I remember that. So you can ride bike, walk, take your child with a stroller. It's really nice. So, but I'm not gonna walk by there because the boardwalk, you'll see a lot of mangroves and the back of the condos, and I can't show you everything. I'm gonna walk a little bit by here so you can see the front part by the street and see what restaurants and shops and cafes are by here and the parks in between the beaches. All right, so let's go. All right, to my right you have Nikki Beach, which is a famous place to hang out. So it gets good on Sunday afternoon. In the back, it's a restaurant, lounge, and on the back, all sand area. They have like loungy gazebos and like little tiki huts, all white. Sure you've seen it probably in movies. I'll show you clips because I took a video of it. Great to hang out on Sunday afternoon, get some drinks, listen to music. Very loungy and relaxed. Here you see some bike stations where you can rent from Citibank. Behind me you have some low-rise condos, and then that's private. Let me show you where's private. Okay, up ahead you have one of the most popular steakhouses, and maybe you've heard of it. It's called Prime 112, and right here in south of 5th. I'm gonna show you clips of it. It's a small place, but amazing steakhouse and great service. One of the best in all of Miami. So here's Nikki Beach to my right. And you got condos, and then you have a lot of streets going in and out. But right now we're walking down Ocean Drive from the beginning, from the South Point Drive. This is another great restaurant owned by the same owner of Prime 112. It's Prime Italian. That little street is a dead end and it goes to a boardwalk. There's a Hilton hotel there. So you're gonna see a lot of hotels. This is Prime Italian, excellent Italian restaurant. Over there you have Prime 112. Amazing steakhouse, very famous. All along Ocean Drive on the south part of South Beach, you're gonna find little small hotels like that one, Century, Art Deco architecture, which that's what they're famous and known for. All of Miami Beach is tons of Art Deco everywhere. So, and on the right you have some hotels as well, a little bigger. I think that one was the Hilton Garden, actually the Marriott's hotel. Right here you have a park, a lawn area, just green space for you to run around, your kids to play, your dog, because Miami Beach is very dog friendly. And you have a few of these every so often all along Ocean Drive. And Ocean Drive you have the huge one that you've probably seen that is between the street and the beach. Is all grass area and palm trees. I'm on Ocean Drive, just getting to 5th Street right here. So from that point on, going north is all of South Beach. Inside there's low-rise condos everywhere, Art Deco hotels and condos right on the beach. And then afterwards, after South Beach, the high rises start again. So I'm gonna walk a little bit. I'm gonna take some video clips so you guys can see some of South Beach. And then as I walk backwards, we'll go ahead and I'll meet you up, because if not, the sun will hit me and I'll be all dark. Let's go. Alright, I hope you're enjoying all the Art Deco buildings. This is beautiful. Ocean Drive is just one Art Deco building after another. Great hotels, restaurants in between, cafes, shops. It's empty now, but this gets very busy. This should be one way this way, one way that way. They switched it where now it's only one way going south. So you have space for the bike lanes right here. And so the people could ride bike all along this area, so it's a little more walkable, because the sidewalk was getting cramped, I guess. And now there's space for the cars just flowing one way. And before it was one way that way, one way this way. I remember growing up here, coming out partying in South Beach, and it was traffic all the time. People were just blasting music, and the traffic did not flow. I guess it flows a little better now, and there's more space for the bikers. All right, let's continue walking. I'm going to show you a lot of the Art Deco buildings, the cafes, the park right here, the beach. So enjoy the video clips, and I'll meet you at the end of South Beach as I walk back. Stop right here in the corner of, I think it's 7th or 8th on Ocean Drive. You have Wet Willie's, a very popular spot. It's been here forever, and we're going there. They sell slushy drinks. They taste amazing, all kind of flavors like 7-Eleven slushies, but they're alcohol. So it's a lounge bar. It has upstairs where you can hang out and watch all of Ocean Drive and South Beach in great ambience. Watch the people. A lot of people watching the cars. So a great spot to hang out and get some refreshing drinks in the summer. All right, this is News Cafe. Great place to have coffee. Breakfast is popular because I don't know if you remember Versace, that's where he had breakfast, and then walking back he got shot. But it's still around, and a lot of people go there. A great breakfast and just a great atmosphere and great service. Mango's Tropical Cafe is a nightclub. Gets jamming at night. A lot of music, Spanish music, a lot of salsa. You got the lady dancers on the top of the bar. It doesn't get like crazy, but it's a live music, a lot of energy, and sort of a little bit touristy. But if you live here, you might not be going there, but another spot that you should know about if you're living here. Here on 10th Street and Ocean Drive, on the corner you have the Cleveland there, a very famous spot. They even have, I think they used to have it, I don't know, in the Marinas Park, but it's a bar, one of the longest, I think, outdoor bars, and it basically goes along the whole place on the outside. There's indoors, but it's not that big. There's a pool in the middle, so a lot of events, a lot of parties go on here. So this is definitely a hot spot, and I think there's a hotel, and I think there's like a studio that they do radio shows there. But this is another great spot to come and hang out, get some drinks, dance, listen to music, if you want to come all the way to South Beach and party. All right, let's go. Ocean Drive and 11th Street, you have the famous Versace mansion, and I think it's the only single family house here on South Beach, especially on Ocean Drive. And I think now it's just they use it for events and big time parties, but it's gorgeous. Right behind me on Ocean Drive and 11th Street. All right, we're almost to the end. I'm gonna go all the way to the end where the Starbucks is, and then I'll walk by that little boardwalk closer to the beach, so you can see what's happening on that side. Alright, so I hope you're enjoying this video, and if Miami Beach is the neighborhood that you want to move in, perfect. Let us know when you reach out to us, whether you maybe want to try it and maybe rent or get a condo, or looking for a house. We'll show you some houses in the residential areas. And if it's not for you, perfect just as well. It's good. It's just as important to eliminate the bad ones, and also that's what we're here for. Reach out to us and let us know what your lifestyle is so we can fit you with the perfect neighborhood. All right, so let's continue going so I can show you more of Miami Beach. Made it all the way down to 15th Street. The road is blocked there and continues. There's some restaurants there. You got the Royal Palm, and you got a Starbucks here, and then some condos right behind it. The boardwalk continues, but this street of Ocean Drive ends, and then you have to go make a left and get Collins. That's the one that goes all the way down. But let's go ahead and take this little pathway right here, down the boardwalk, and we'll walk by the sidewalk that borders the sand and the beach, so you can see what's happening on that side. Let's go. All right, right here to my left, you have the board. Starts the beginning of that boardwalk that goes all the way down very far up north of Miami Beach, and you can take it to go to the sand as well. But we're gonna walk by this sidewalk that is bordering that little grass area park, Loomis Park, that's what it's called, Loomis Park, here on Ocean Drive. All the green space. People like to hang out under the shade, under the palm trees. And then this is the sidewalk, very popular, where people like to cruise, ride their bicycle, run, walk. And then you have the famous coral small little wall there. You got shower heads all over in South Beach, and on the other side of those mangroves you have the beach. So I'm just gonna walk it, and I'll show you video clips of what's going on. There's some volleyball courts up ahead. There's some exercise machines. People like to do exercise there, and it's a beautiful day today. Not a cloud in the sky, but it's starting to warm up and it's in mid-November. We're almost in Thanksgiving, and it's pretty warm here, but it's better than the summertime. The summertime, you definitely gotta be in the water. But when winter comes around, we usually get amazing weather. We're 60, 70 degrees with the sun out almost every day. So I guess that's the price you pay for living here in paradise. Hope you're enjoying this video, and remember to like it, leave us some comments below. And again, if you're moving down here to Miami and you're not sure what neighborhood to move in, or you just have any questions, Miami's a big place. There's a lot of neighborhoods, and if you move into the wrong neighborhood, you're definitely gonna be in for a rude awakening and not have a good experience. So instead of shopping around for homes, step number one is shop around for neighborhoods first, and then look for homes, because there's plenty of homes in every neighborhood, beautiful homes. If you find a home that you like and you fall in love with it and it's in the wrong neighborhood, then there's really nothing you could do, and instead of keeping shopping. But if you find the neighborhood or neighborhoods, maybe there's more than one, then you can shop for homes and fall in love with that home, knowing that it's in the right neighborhood for you and your family. So as you can see, there's shower heads there. This is I'm gonna turn the camera around so you can see what I'm seeing. So the South Beach area, the popular spot, is from 5th Street all the way to 15th. Actually goes to, I think, 18th or 20th, but the Ocean Drive part. And then the parallel streets to Ocean Drive is Collins and then Washington. Those are the main three avenues here in the South Beach area. And this is the busiest one with there's restaurants everywhere. There's condos all over this place. It extends all the way to the west side, which that's the next part we're gonna check out. There you have beautiful, luxurious condos, either facing the east, the beach, or facing the intercoastal with a beautiful skyline of Miami. So either one is gorgeous, and they have amazing pools. No beach on that side. You can park your boat, marina, but still gorgeous. So we walked all of that. I showed you all the Art Deco buildings. You can see all the background. Everybody's and it's a Wednesday, almost 12 o'clock. And people are walking around, riding the scooter. So it's touristy, but even if you're local, you'll come here to South Beach. Especially if you live in Miami Beach, you'll come, and most of the time you'll probably come now when it's not busy, like the weekend or the late afternoons. So typically you'll have like your local crowd, and they know when to go where at what times to avoid the big crowds from tourism. Playground here, looks like they're fixing it, some yellow tape for the kids. Up ahead you have some volleyball courts. And it looks like they're doing a big time event going on. I think it's one of the art events. I don't know if you see that big canopy that one's already built, but they're still finishing off over there. They usually do that for the Food and Wine Festival, but I don't think it's going on now. I think it's an art festival that's happening. If you're liking South Beach and you definitely want to live here, and you like that it's full of energy, a nightlife, maybe you're single or a young couple, and want to move into a neighborhood like that, here in South Beach there's really no high-rise condos. Beautiful condos, all gonna be low-rise, boutique, so keep that in mind. Easy access in and out. Let's continue walking a little more so we can hurry up and get to the west part of Miami Beach. Surprise you, give you a sneak peek of the beach, what's going on right now. I'm actually on the sand. I just made a left, got one of those walkways and came over to the sand. As you can see, there's a lot of sand from here all the way down to the beach. This part, you gotta be careful of police officers or rangers and park rangers and beach patrols go up and down here, so when you cross, be careful. They go slow, but just in case. And then that one's for the Bentley, those umbrellas. Some hotels that you see there on Ocean Drive have their umbrellas and chairs set up, so if you stay there and you can use their umbrellas. You got lifeguards every street, I think, and they all have names. Colorful, beautiful Art Deco lifeguards. And as I showed you earlier, the beach is actually pretty good here, and it's November. So here you go. There's South Beach. The sand is super soft, and definitely they're doing a big time event here in Miami Beach. Look at that, making basically a huge structure. Canopy. I think it's gonna be like an art event. So let's continue moving. We got a lot to see. Some guy there doing exercise stopped me and asked me where I got this shirt. The shirt does not say Dale. It actually says Dali, and it has like an emblem. It looks like a Yale shirt. It has a Cuban coffee machine maker here. Got it at a Cuban bakery here in Miami. That's another thing you'll see all over Miami if you move down here. Not only ventanitas with cafecito, Cuban coffee, but you're gonna see bakeries, Cuban bakeries all over Miami, selling pastelitos, empanadas, all kind of amazing little desserts that you've never seen before. So that's something new you'll experience if you've never been down here and experienced it. Still got that park, Loomis Park here, just past the exercise area. And you got volleyball courts. We saw a few over there, but here you have a lot more. And this is empty. All these are being used. Don't think that nobody comes and plays volleyball. It's always packed, especially the weekends. All right, we're almost there. Hang in there. Hope you're enjoying all this footage of Miami Beach. I was gonna break it down because all the different parts to Miami Beach, but I'm like, you know what? Let's just make one long tour of the city of Miami Beach, and I try to fit in as much as I can. That's what we're breaking up into the different sections. So glad you're enjoying it, and I'll see you in a bit. Thanks for hanging in there. We made it to the west part of Miami Beach. I'm on West Avenue, which is a parallel to Ocean Drive. So Ocean Drive will be the avenue that goes all the way to from the beach on the east side, and now we are on the West Avenue of Miami Beach. So from Ocean Drive, which is the South Beach part that I just showed you, from there all the way to here, which here to my right you got high-rise condos all along West Avenue and the bay right there, the Intercoastal. So anywhere, all that in between is just filled with condominiums and townhomes. No high rises, more garden style, boutique style condominiums. So it's all residential with your little mom and pop restaurants, cafes, and also West Avenue is farthest west. You can go to Miami Beach on this part. We're sort of at the same level as South Beach. But you have Alton Road, which is the main one parallel to West Avenue. There you can have all your restaurants. You got Whole Foods, you got Publix, your boutique restaurants, shops, bars, cafes. You got Lincoln Road, which is an outdoor walking mall. Check out that condominium right behind me. Beautiful, I think it's called Grand Terrace or Man Terrace. A gorgeous condominium. So all these are condominiums along the bay. So on Alton Road you have that. You have Lincoln Road on 17th, which is filled with just restaurant, bars, shops, and you can't drive on Lincoln Road. It's just a walkable street. I'll show you after we leave here. We'll stop, make a pit stop there, and continue to Mid Beach. But I am in the west part of Miami Beach, very residential. Up ahead, you're gonna see look across the street. You have like a little outdoor, little house cafe where you can sit outside. But up ahead, you have coffee shops, little restaurants, pizza parlors. But it's all residential here, very walkable. Tough to find parking if you don't live here. It took me a while to find some street parking, but you'll find it this time. People in and out. And what was I gonna say? Close to here, you have Flamingo Park. I'll show you some clips of Flamingo Park. There's a football stadium that they play high school football there. Track and field, there's a baseball stadium. Lots of green space to play around. Very close here on the other side of Alton Road on the east side. But we are on the west part of Miami Beach. So if you like high-rise condo living and you don't wanna, or you don't need to be right on the beach, but you want to be by the water, this is the spots you have. I'm gonna try to go in one of these side streets so I can show you the views of the city of Miami. Beautiful views. And then some of these in the back have dock, so you can have a boat, park your boat. And all these condominiums have full amenities, pool, gym. Some have like little restaurants and cafes. And some are older, some have been remodeled, some are brand new. And all the way at the tip, you have a beautiful remodeled one. I think it's called Flamingo. See, that's a sort of like a boutique condo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 levels only. And at the bottom you have Joe's Juice, little cafe, coffee shop there. But it's a very nice, cozy neighborhood. If you think Miami Beach, you're like, oh, like big city party. It does have an urban lifestyle feel, but little pockets here and there. You feel like you're part of a community. People here, believe it or not, if you live in Miami Beach, in certain neighborhoods, you'll get to know each other because you'll go to the same coffee shops, same restaurants, same gatherings, and you'll get to run and bump into the same faces. This one right here is called El Mirador. You have this one, and you have another one coming up. Pero te estoy amando, suena mi tambor, la gente está gozando, suena mi tambor. I think El Mirador has a few different buildings, but and inside the units are very nice. I try not to give any price, no really market updates, because the market fluctuates, goes up and down. Right now, as we speak, the interest rates have gone up to almost 7%, or I think 7%. So buying Miami really hasn't slowed down much, but overall in the nation it has. But obviously the bidding wars have stopped. You don't have to really pay $50,000, $100,000, $150,000 over list price, which during the pandemic you had to. Super competitive, 50, 100, 150 offers. It was crazy. Now it's sort of shifting, getting back to normal. Some owners are still wanting the high price. The buyers noticing the interest rates are are high. So something's got to give. So this is a process where now the prices slowly start getting into a range where the buyer and the seller can meet. And so it's a good time to buy, because the interest rate, you can always refinance. It may even go higher, and if it does, you lock it in. If it goes lower, you refinance, but you get in the house. So a little less competitive, and you can get it at a decent price, and no need to, every situation is different, but overall no need to really pay that much over like we were doing. So I'm just walking and talking, but you can see all the high-rise condos behind me. And I'm gonna get maybe one more street, so you can see there's a little cafe and some shops there. So if you live here, you really don't need a car. You can walk. It depends. If you're gonna work away from here, you definitely need one. But you have, like I said, Whole Foods, walking distance. You got Publix, You got restaurants nearby, you got a park, you got the beach, you have a boat, you have it right there. So it's just the lifestyle that you are looking for. So if it's not your lifestyle, then definitely Miami Beach is not for everyone. I think it's this road. I'm gonna try to go in here. I just want to show you the views that you have from all these condos. Gorgeous views of the city and the islands of Miami Beach and the city as well. So the higher you go, the pricier the condo gets, the better views you get. So keep that in mind. All right, guys, I just took one of the little side streets. Really not much to walk, but I wanted to show you the water and what you get with these condos. Look at it. Check out this view. That's the MacArthur Causeway when you come in. If you want to go into South Beach Park, there's other bridges in mid-beach, but this is the bridge that you take going right into when you make a right. The sun is blocked. When you get in, you make a right. That's where we were in the beginning, south of 5th. If you go straight, you run right into all the way to Ocean Drive. And if you make a left, you come here on to West Avenue. You take Alton Road, which is the main road that has all the shops, restaurants, bars. Lincoln Road is all the way at 17th. And you make a left on one more side street parallel to Alton. You have West Avenue. That's where you have all these beautiful high-rise condos that you see behind me. I'm sure you've seen them in videos and movies. But check it out. You have, you can see the Port of Miami because you see the cranes. It's on that side. And all those are islands. I think there's like 3 or 4. Star Island, Hibiscus, Palm Island. It's all single family, huge, beautiful waterfront properties. So if you like that and you want to live in Miami Beach, that is definitely a great option. Along with Fisher Island, but those are more condos. So check it out. It's calm right now, but there's always boats hanging out. There's a little island with a monument in the middle. People like to go anchor, hang out, drink some beers, relax, listen to music. And then you can see the city of Miami skyline, beautiful. And at nighttime, it's even prettier. All the lights lit up. So if you have a condo facing the west side, if you want that view, it's definitely the west side, and you're gonna see all this at nighttime. It's gonna be gorgeous. If you have the east side, you have the view of Miami Beach, which is still nice, but no skyline, and then you can see the beach from there. But check out, some of these have docks, so depending on the condominium, all this borders all the way to the next. There's a little small bridge going into a smaller island, Venetian Islands. There's single family homes there as well. And that connects to the downtown area, the north part of the downtown area, beginning of Edgewater, which that's another fantastic neighborhood. I've done videos on that. If you want to check out how it's living in Edgewater, I have vlog tours and map tours so you can see where everything's located. But check this out. This is beautiful, not on the beach, but you have amazing views. And all these in the back have awesome pool and amenities. So let's continue going. This is basically West Miami, down West Avenue. I'm gonna show you maybe clips of Alton Road. Let's make a pit stop in Lincoln Road, which you gotta check out. It's great to hang out on a Sunday, have a late brunch, walk around, or just have some coffee. There's boutique clothing stores, in restaurants, very good restaurants, cafes, and at night there's also activities too, because there's some lounges, a few nightclubs and bars to hang out. So there's always life in Lincoln Road. So let's continue more. I hope you're liking these videos. I know they're a little long, but I've tried to be as thorough as possible to show as much as I can, so you can be well informed when making your move down to Miami and choosing the right neighborhood. All right, so make sure to smash that like button, leave some comments, and I'll see you in a bit. To Lincoln Road, I finally found parking. Right here behind me, you have the Cortadito, which is a coffee house. Talk about in videos how we have ventanitas. You walk up, order a coffee. That's a good example. People just waiting there in line, getting their cafecito, pastelitos, a good little break to get your coffee in the afternoon. Okay, on both sides of Lincoln Road goes east and west from Alton Road all the way down to Collins Avenue. So it's a lot of blocks, and then on both sides you have side streets. Some go through like this one that goes through the Lincoln Road. So this is Lincoln Road right here. You got both sides with palm trees and grass in the middle. Beautiful. So you can walk on both sides. Stores, shops, cafes on either side. And then there's parking lots, and then there's side meters. So it's gonna walk around a little bit so you can get a good feeling, a vibe of what's going on here. You have tables, outdoor seating all over in the middle with tables and umbrellas. One restaurant after another. So the Cuban restaurant called Havana 1957. With outdoor seating. They all have indoor seating, but most people like to sit outside because it's so nice. And even if it's like sunny, there's a lot of trees and shade all over. You can tell almost every restaurant, and between there's shops. There's clothing stores, sandals, shoe stores, sunglass place, Apple, I think we just passed it or it's coming up. Alright, I'll walk one more road and then we'll walk the other way. But it's all like this. It's a very nice boulevard just to walk down and enjoy a nice day out. In the winter now it's gonna get very busy because the it's nice to be outside. And all kind of food, Italian food, Cuban food, there's all types here, great restaurants. You got the movie theater on that corner, on that side, but there's everything on Lincoln Road. If you want some entertainment or some go out for dinner and do something else afterwards. Finnegan's on the Road is a popular spot here, an Irish bar and grill. We're walking back where we came from on the other side. Nice fountain, outdoor seating. That's like a Mexican restaurant. It's Wednesday afternoon and there's quite a bit of people, but it's really not that crowded as you see in the weekends. And when, for example, Halloween, I think they do a festival, everybody gets dressed and walks down Lincoln Road. So it's definitely a popular hangout spot. And on top, some of these buildings, very old buildings, and some of them have offices on top, or some of them are condominiums on top. Got a Mexican restaurant with outdoor seating here on the side. You got Forever 21 over there. Nice little fountain area. And I think I'll do one more block, and then we'll head over to show you some of the single family houses by the golf course. Very nice homes. And then we'll head over to Mid Beach, take it by 41st Street, and we'll wrap it up. But I hope you're enjoying all these videos. Hope you're enjoying all these clips. Here in this corner you have another Starbucks, and you have Lincoln Theater, which has been here forever. It was down for a while, but I think it's back up. Not sure. The building, they definitely remodeled it. Next to the Starbucks. I see an H&M on the bottom, so I don't know if the theater's still there. It says Lincoln Theater, but I guess they just left it for like memories. Gold Time, on top of Gold Time is a lounge, really nice, has a second floor. I don't know if it's still around, but at nighttime, like I said, you have a different crowd of different types of businesses. Just walk right through some little kiosks that they're selling some juices. Sometimes I have like a farmer's market on the weekends. They'll set up shop like these right here. You see right here? Actually, I wasn't gonna do it, but I walked all of Lincoln Road, most of it, and gonna make a U-turn here at the end. You got Deco Drive cigars if you like cigars. Behind me, you got outdoor seating where you can smoke cigars. I love having a cigar here and there. Great selection there. Deco Drive cigar has been there for a long time as well. One of the staples. There's always business that go in and out, but that's one of the ones that's been here for a long time. I'm here on Washington Avenue, which is at the beginning of like the South Beach part. You have Washington, Collins, and then Ocean Drive are the three main ones that go here on the east side. So we're almost on the east side. So I'm gonna walk a little back on Lincoln Road. On Washington, Lincoln Road continues, but it goes to Collins. It dies there. You have condominiums and some hotels, and Collins continues going north. So, but here, this is a street. This is where the boulevard to walk on ends. I'm gonna show you here on this side. It's a new place, a new thing that they did here on Lincoln Road, right next to it. Because close here is the theater as well, but they did an outdoor grass area where they'll do movie nights for like families or kids. You can bring your own blanket and watch a movie outdoors. And they did some outdoor structures, but it's right here. I'm just one block north of Lincoln Road on Washington's Avenue. That's 17th Street right there. So I'm gonna turn the camera on so you can see that this park area that they made, really cool. Alright, so this is an outdoor area, grassy area where you can walk around, hang out, sit down. They built it like some kind of like Art Deco style, and then it leads up to the front of like a cultural arts center right here in front of me. Let me turn the camera around. Beautiful modern building that they made right here on Washington and right behind Lincoln Road. Because right over there you have the Miami Beach theater where they do plays and concerts, all of that. And then behind that, over there you have the Miami Beach Convention Center, which went through a major renovation. Alright, so that's Lincoln Road. Awesome place to come and hang out, and it's right between South Beach and west part of Miami Beach. In tons of restaurants. As you can see, I've walked basically, or we walked almost all of it, so you can get a good feel and feel the energy here in Lincoln Road. And it's only Wednesday afternoon, but whether you want it shopping or coffee or come for a restaurant, or you want to come here late at night and party, like to play golf, there's a fantastic golf course, Miami Beach Golf Club, right here on Alton Road. Behind me you have Alton Road, the same road that went all the way to the causeway on the west part of Miami Beach. So this is more on the west side. Behind me you have single family homes, which I'm going to drive around and show you some of the homes there so you get a vibe. And then in there there's waterfront properties as well. Anywhere you live in Miami Beach, you're gonna be close to this golf course, and it's beautiful. One of my favorites. I like to play golf. I usually I like to go to the Biltmore Miami Beach Golf Club. I love it. Miami Shores, Normandy. There's a lot of Key Biscayne is a nice one, but Miami Beach Golf Club is very nice, very well maintained. All right, so I'm just gonna walk in it so you can take a sneak peek of the range and the back of it, and then we'll see some homes and head over to Mid Beach. All right, so I'm gonna walk in by the back. I'm not gonna talk that loud because maybe there's people playing golf or teeing off at one of the holes, but you pick up your golf cart there. On the other side you have a beautiful, very well maintained driving range, and then you got this side I think 9 holes and 9 holes on the other side. Full 18-hole course in Miami Beach. You got golf on this side. The starter's gonna be over here. The driving range over there on that side. And I think this is the end. To my right here, you got the shop, the golf shop, where you check in. And then next to it, you have a little cafe, a bar, your typical 19th hole restaurant right here with outdoor seating. Very nice. And you have golf carts that drive around selling beer, chips, some snacks to keep you fueled throughout the 18 holes. All right, I'm just gonna turn the camera off so you can see what I'm seeing, and we'll continue on the tour. Made it over to the residential single-family house neighborhood right across Alton Road, on the west side of Alton Road by the golf course. This is Bay Road, and here you have beautiful waterfront properties here to my right. You have the bay right behind it, so they're nice homes with access to the bay. You can have a boat in the backyard. Some of these are modern style, some of them are Spanish architecture, good mix. But if you notice, around this neighborhood they have a lot of tall hedges, so you can't really see the house from the outside. But just want to give you a feel. There is a sidewalk, as you can see. I'm walking on the sidewalk, and it's not a big neighborhood, but on this side, on the west of Alton Road, all the way to 41st Street, you'll find a lot of residential neighborhoods. And then up ahead, you have private little islands where you cannot go in. I tried to go in, but there's a guard in the gate, so you have to be living there or a visitor to get into that island. And those are those little islands right on the bay behind these homes. So, but all this is single-family homes, no condos here by the golf course. A gorgeous home. Let's see if we can see one. Okay, here's one where you can see this one. Looks like they're basically remodeling or doing something to it. Very nice structure, very like 19th century style, a little bit like the Gables. Garage with gates, nice driveway, and the water right in the back. So looks like they're doing stuff to that one, getting it up to date. But there you have it. I'm gonna go ahead and drive around, maybe show you some video clips of different homes, and I'll meet you at Mid Beach. We are in Mid Beach. I crossed over 41st Street, so we're on the north side of 41st Street, very close to Alton Road. I just took Alton North, and I am in a quiet residential neighborhood of single-family homes close to Mount Sinai Hospital and north of 41st Street. This is all single-family homes. Just wanted to stop really quick and show you some homes here. There's a sidewalk, very quiet atmosphere. Check out this home. Some of them are modern, like this one right here, as you see. This one is actually for sale. So you're gonna see stuff like this where people bought older homes, totally redid it, made a beautiful modern home, and that's what they tend to do with the new ones, the modern style. And you got some older style homes that are very well kept, but they maintain that old charm and cozy house, like this one that you see across the street. So you got a little mix of everything. You got some that I've seen that are Art Deco style, very Miami Beach, and so you got a mix of everything. Not huge lots. That one in the corner is pretty nice size. I'm just gonna walk a little bit to see the different types of homes. This is an older style, like little Art Deco right here. This is a nice single, one-story home, very well kept. A lot of them have these hedges in the front, so you can't really see the front of the house. Stop in this single-family residential neighborhood on the west side of Alton Road, just across the street. All this is Mid Beach, single-family homes. I'll show you video clips in the B-roll so you can see what they look like. This one right here is for sale, but they don't go deep because the bay is right there. So on this side, on the west side of Alton Road, all of them are gonna be waterfront, beautiful homes. Check out, this is one of the little canals that sort of comes in and goes through all the way to the bay, to the beach. And check out some of the back side of the homes. That one's pretty simple. That one looks like it probably needs work, but great potential. That one over there is very modern with a nice pool, very nice outside, and some have like a little dock for your boats. But over there is all the intercoastal of the bay. So all these homes on this side have the view of that side of the city of Miami. Gorgeous, right on the water if you have a boat. And then you have like little bridges that go through. So this little area is really cool. A lot of waterways that go inside. A lot of waterways that go in and out of these little residential neighborhoods. So Mid Beach is a great spot. If you like Miami Beach and you want a single family home, definitely Mid Beach is one to look at. All right, so I'm just gonna show you 41st Street, which is the main avenue, sort of like the downtown of Miami Beach. And then I'll show you clips of like Collins, where the Fontainebleau Hotel, very famous, popular hotel, and that part, which is beautiful. You see all the yachts part on the intercoastal, and then we'll wrap it up. All right, see you in 41st Street. We went through different parts of Miami Beach. Started with south of 5th, then we did South Beach, moved all the way to the west part of Miami Beach, and now we're in Mid Beach. I showed you some single family homes, showed you clips of 41st Street, which is where all the restaurants, bars, and shops, sort of the downtown of Miami Beach. And farther north, there's more of Miami Beach, but it's not the city of Miami Beach. You have the city of North Miami Beach, which is separate. It's a different neighborhood, a different municipality. And then you have small little beach towns like Surfside, Bar Harbor Islands, North Bay Village, and going all the way to Sunny Isles, and then Aventura, and then starts Broward County with Hallandale and Hollywood. So you basically saw all of Miami Beach in one vlog tour. So I hope this was helpful. And when you reach out to us, let us know if Miami Beach is the neighborhood that you and your family are looking to move into. So Miami Beach is a fantastic place to live, but it's not for everyone. After watching this video, now you're better informed on what it's like living here in Miami Beach. Maybe it's for you. If it's for you, fantastic. When you reach out to us, let us know. This is one of the neighborhoods that you like, and we'll go ahead and help you find a home in Miami Beach. If not, just as good, because it's just as important to eliminate the neighborhoods that do not fit your lifestyle, because the number one criteria of choosing the right neighborhood is, what is your lifestyle? That's what we'll ask you. Every neighborhood in Miami is completely different, and we want to make sure you feel good when you move down here, because if you move to the wrong neighborhood, you're gonna have a bad experience and you're not gonna like living in Miami. And there's great homes in all of Miami. But the only way we can reach you out is you reach out to us, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, DM us on social media. However you want to get a hold of us, days, nights, and weekends, we got your back when we're moving to Miami, Florida. And until next time, hasta luego.